According to a purported interview granted to The Sun by the national president of Miyetti Allah Katahore, Bello Abdullahi Budeju, where he was quoted to have said that a certain tribe of the country own Nigeria and will rule the country forever. It has now appeared that the gentleman has forgotten that Nigeria is a multi-ethnic country currently thriving under democracy and as well governed by law. Abdullahi had also reported to have revealed in the interview that his organization had concluded arrangements to flag off its own security outfit with about 5,000 to 100,000 vigilantes to be deployed across all the states of the country without any approval by any state house of assembly. This also is indeed a joke taken too far, as no group or society has such privilege under the law of the land. What further exposed his ignorance is the fact that he said that his group need no permission from anyone to settle in any land of their choice because Nigeria belongs to them and they founded it. What an ignorant submission. Every part of the nation has an existing and constituted government in the name of a governor and other political office holders. Each state has its own law and the Land Use Act that is being strictly followed. So it is against common sense that one would believe you can just go on anybody's land to settle down. Every security outfit that have so far constituted or intending to be constituted have moral burden of being backed up by law made from the State House of Assembly. Amotekun and the one in Kano are backed up by laws made by their assemblies. It only takes an ignorant man to now believe he could do anything to the contrary. That won't be possible in an organized society such as Nigeria. For those who may feel threatened by the unholy submission of the president of Miyetti Allah, it is good to emphasize here that the man was just only talking out of point. I may not be privy to his level of education, but even as a stark illiterate, common sense demand we do not conceive things that are illegal as one would dearly have to pay for it. Nigeria is in a democracy where people of the nation decide their leader through balloting. Nigeria is one nation with one people. Either you are from the north, south, east. For one to become the president and lead us, you will have to present yourself for election and try to seek for votes from every nook and crannies of the country. So there is no reality in his submission that a certain part of the nation will lord themselves on the other parts. After all, democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Okay? Okay, this article is coming from a upskill blog. That is what this writer is saying, that the man is ignorant that we are in a democratic setting. Of course, that is the ideal thing to say, and that is how it ought to be. But in the real sense, is it really like that? Because we've been seeing S-men, they've not been arrested, and we are in a democratic setting. The governors of those various states that these attacks have been carried out, they've not been able to do anything. No one has been able to make a categorical statement to say, yes, no, this cannot happen under my watch. In the state that I'm the chief security officer of the state, we have never seen any governor do that. The Delta State governor is still waiting for Buhari to say something. In your own state, you get a, what is it called? They get a security vote. And so also in other states. Go to Ondo State, go to Ekiti State, the same thing. Ogun State, these people are there. Go to the Southeast, they are there. Who among them has come out to categorically say, no, enough is enough with all these incessant killings here and there? Nobody has said that. Police cannot even arrest them. And you expect people not to pay attention to these people, because before now, these people were not as bold as the way they are bold now. They were not as bold as this. But as soon as this government came in, and I still stand on that, because of this Ruga rejection from uh, 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 all parts of the country, especially from the southern part of the country. I think that is why the government is not saying anything. How can we be look? How can we be? How can a president be looking? And how can you expect people to be watching things going on like this, and you expect not them to say otherwise? It's been happening. And anybody, if anybody wants to make any statement or to make any reference, they are always referring to S-men, the S-men that have been doing this. If there's anything, people refer to them, the S-men that have been doing this. What has the government done? What has the president even said? Has he been able to caution them? He has not been able to caution them. The only thing he will tell you is that there should not be a reprisal. That is what it stands. It stands against that. That there should be no reprisal. That is what he's always talking about. From what this writer has said, that is the ideal thing. It's a democratic whatever setting. The country is a democratic setting. But is it really like that in reality? Because if it were to be somebody from other region, oh, DSS would have picked this man up. They would tell you, oh, we cannot fold our hands because this is a threat to national security. They would tell you like that. They will tell you like that. Those who are always coming to defend, those who think that they are very intelligent, they are educated, they will come and defend all of these things. What kind of statement is that? And you expect people to clap hands for them or for him and just go about their normal business. No, it's not. That is not the way it ought to go. Really, that is the ideal thing, that the country is a democratic country. But in reality, that is not what is happening. Because we are hearing people speaking about injustice. Speaking about injustice at all levels. Someone says this writer is funny. You think that this man is just talking? Think again. Arrangements have been concluded before the outpouring. He has sent out message and for you to appreciate his position. The country belongs to them and they need no law to back whatever they want to do. The indigenous people of Nigeria need to hear this man. Our heritage is under serious threat. It is for us to defend it. It is ordained by God for such defense. Fulanis don't joke with words, so the die is cast. The God of heaven will turn their agenda upside down and their counsels to foolishness. The Nigerian democracy is on paper, not in practice. Exactly. I beg, where is Malami? Where is the IG? This impunity will only breed chaos and anarchy. Once again, you have slipped into self-denial. The man is not an illiterate. He's reading out a well-organized script that is already playing out. Use your journalism to awake our people. Wake up to the reality. The man is blind illiterate. That is what somebody is saying here. Somebody say, no, he's not an illiterate. He knows what he's talking about. Can't blame him. He's used to hostility and belligerence. But I've forgotten that no tribe has monopoly of violence. Let him and his co-ignorant travelers try anything funny and see what happens. Let him continue. Do not blame this man. It's a concluded plan awaiting execution. Nigerians, adjust your strategies and prepare to defend yourselves, more especially the southern parts of the country. A bird that is dancing on the road, its drummer is in the bush. Okay? A bird that is dancing on the road, the drummer is in the bush. Okay? A good write-up. Buhari's government has just 3 years to then the president comes from the south. Such a president will have the same executive power like the current one, who can even declare his Miyetti Allah or this Miyetti Satan terrorist group. 40 million Fulanis at the highest can't determine the fate of over 200 million. The man is really ignorant and lacks basic intelligence. Is satanic. It is a wake-up call to South. Our stand should be presidency return to the South or Nigeria breaks. We must take it seriously and start acting on it. If not, get God help us. Someone say illiteracy is a disease. Believes that the man is an illiterate. Where do they practice the democracy? Nigeria was configured by Britain to keep Fulani in power. The scumbag was not boasting because of what Fulani on their own can do, but what Britain has done already. Wow. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning what this writer has said, stating that Miyetti Allah's president has perhaps forgotten that Nigeria is under democracy and governed by law. Do you think so? Do you believe that? Leave your comments below respectfully and let's have your take. Thank you.